What is up, guys? I'm back with that thing. So last night I tore apart the air intake. You probably saw that in the last video. I'm not exactly pleased. I was definitely not happy last night. I slept on it and thought even more about it. Like, for instance, the air box had to have been painted, and then the holes, even the main, like the primary 4-inch hole, it had to be painted and finished, and then they drilled the 4-inch hole in it because the cut edge wasn't filed or painted. Okay, we're moving past the air intake. We're gonna look at the radiator, because if you remember, the radiator was moving, and I've actually already taken the mounts off that were holding it in. This needs to be painted or powder coated black, that fan shroud, and then I'm going to take the radiator out and paint it because it's just a hot mess. And I looked down at the bottom, and I don't think the radiator's mounted correctly. I don't know enough to say that definitively, but I will find out. Also, if you remember last time, the overflow tank was leaking, which you can kind of see the trail right there. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to have to take the fender out anyway, so I might as well take that off. I'm going to take out the overflow, take out the radiator, drain the radiator, obviously. And I found some really fun electrical stuff, which I don't think I can show you in the video because it's so dark, but trust me, I'll get a picture or some video from you where they used just electrical tape, and it's all cut and frayed already. Just blows my mind. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this. I won't video a lot of it because I'm trying to get it done quick. The more time I spend on this, the more in the hole I am on it. And honestly, I'm really on the fence. I'm probably just gonna sell it to whoever will bring me the most money for it, just because I don't have time to mess with it. The dream is gone. The dream is crushed. I've come to that reality that Kenwood Rod Shop they just didn't care at all. 0%. So I'm going to do what I can here and probably just get rid of the truck. And then we can get back on the Humvee, which has been good to me for the most part. And I've messed with. No one else has screwed it up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take out the radiator. Hey, everybody. I got the radiator out. There she is. This is an old metal radiator for a K10, I believe. But there's the K5 radiator. It's got the unfinished steel permanent marker, scratches all over it. It's got these weird welds on the plate. I'm thinking they just used some leftover aluminum plate, maybe. They were practicing welding. I have no idea. It's all eaten up right there on the corner. I don't know. So got this out. That wasn't fun by any means, but it's out. So now let me show you the findings. And it's really not horrible. So I've got the radiator out completely. Try to get the camera in here. A lot of rust, just metal shavings down there. Those are there for the LEDs to make sure they run right. But what I want you to notice, take note in, see these guys? They're just hanging out. See back right here? That is, and it's hard to see, but that is an exposed soldered connection, because all of these soldered connections just have electrical tape wrapped around them. Now, hopefully Kenwood Rod Shop's watching this video, and they can fire whoever did that, because that right there is hot garbage. Do I see a rusty screw? I sure do. You know, it's par for the course. It's nothing that can't be fixed. You know, I can rewire the truck. I can pay again to do what they were supposed to do in the first place. Yeah, that'll keep water out. Absolutely. There's a better picture of where the air box was. You know, it is what it is. A little bit of overspray, never hurt anybody. It's under the radiator, who will ever see it? So, you know, I want them to be proud of the electrical. Woo, sparking. You know, hey, that doesn't fit. Well, get the snips and cut it and open it. You know, this is what I did when I was 15 years old. Oh, and it sparks. I don't know why it sparks, but when you hook the ground up and the car's off, the electric fan runs. So who the hell knows? And that mess back in there, good God. I know wiring is usually the hardest part of a car build, but this sucks. I mean, a lot. So like, that's zip tied to the steering box that, I don't know if it'd get hot enough to hurt anything, but primary wire. Grounds are just ground. Oh, look at this ground. This is one of the things. I love how you open the hood and that ground is just literally bolted with a nut on the back side to the frame rail right here when you open the hood. Looks real nice. Classy. And then you've got, I don't know why that's so long. That's just a question that I had. But yeah, so comment below and let me know if I should sell it, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm just going to sell this truck. I'm going to put it back together as well as I can for what I have, and I'm going to sell it for, let's say, $30,000. I have well over $100,000 in invoices and receipts, and I am to the point now. What is that? Good God, what did they do there? I am well to the point where I just want to get rid of it. It's too big of a headache. It's too depressing. You know, I should have hired a different shop, hands down. I wish somebody would have told me that Rutledge Wood just sponsored the, I guess he owns part of the company maybe. I have no idea why he endorses them to build things like this is embarrassing. And I can't, like, I see this right here, that wire with the solder and just electrical tape over it, shit that I was doing when I was 16. And or wow, look at there, look at the washers are gorgeous there. There's nowhere you can't look on this truck and see just perfection of just garbage. So comment below, should I sell it? Ugh. Should I fix it, which it would entail, looks like rewiring most of it now. What should I do? Because I'm kind of done with it, honestly. It's been 8 years. I still haven't been able to drive it. Kenwood Rod Shop, the destroyer of dream vehicles. That's a slogan. Just absolute hot garbage. Well, another depressing day, and I'm done. I probably won't do a video until the transmission for the Humvee gets here. But I will continue to show what I find on this thing, because I think that anybody who is looking to have their car built or touched by Kenwood Rod Shop should at least have the opportunity to do the research and see the quality of work that they do. Because, you know, I'll be honest with you, I could save a life. This thing would have burned to the ground. There's no doubt in my mind this thing would have burnt to the ground had I driven it and not actually looked at what was done. So there you go. I'll post soon, I guess. Just having a bad day.